Hi, welcome to the Space Bin website. This is a video toolbox to help you change components on a space bin, hopefully stopping the confusion and making your job easier. Today we've been sent out to change a battery, or that's what you're going out to do, and we'll just go through the tools you're going to need and just a couple of the safety issues. Now our battery, the terminals, they got a 10mm bolt in them, but you want to take a few different size spanners with you because I'm not sure what battery will end up in it. You'll need a number 2 Phillips, that's to get the back off the machine to access the battery. Maybe need a torch. A lot of people have phones with lights on them, that's probably enough. First thing we want to do is secure the machine before we work on it. So make sure your stop's on, your brakes are on, stop it rolling around. Turn your key off, take the key out if you want. We want to disconnect it from the mains if it's plugged in, and around to the battery. Now we've got the back already off this for video purposes. Paul's going to show you where the bolts up and down the sides are that you can take out your number 2 Phillips. Take the back off, set it aside where it can't fall over. Now you've got a minus side and a plus side. Now the minus side will probably have a black or blue wire hook to it, and the plus side will have a red or a brown wire possibly. Just need to get that orientation back exactly the way it come apart. There's a strap that holds the battery down. Obviously a handle to lift him out. Now the batteries are heavy, so just be careful, use your safe lifting, all that. So I find that you can just take one bolt out, lift that strap out. The big safety issue is here, the positive. You don't want to ground this to it. You don't want to ground your spanner to the strap, to there. I always try and keep your hand around it. You know, loosen it off, and once it's loose, get rid of the spanner. Then you can take your bolts out. The ground side, obviously not such an issue, but treat it with the same sort of care. So pull them bolts out. Pull the old battery out, put the new one back in exactly the way it sits, and reattach all this stuff. Now these don't have to be overly tight, you just want them firmed up. Once again, be careful with this, you kind of bring it up as tight as you can. Like I said, use your spanner as little as possible, just limits the risk. So if you keep your hand over it so there's very little exposed, you have a good chance of not doing any damage. Same thing, put your strap back on. Same thing, doesn't have to be super tight, it's just to hold it in place there. Put your back on it, tighten up your screws, and that should be the job done.